Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to Record of Lodoss War, Deedlit in Wonder Labyrinth. I realized as I was going through the previous episodes that I misspoke and I kept calling it Wonderland, which for all intents and purposes is kind of accurate, at least from Deedlit's point of view. She probably wouldn't have any idea what Wonderland actually was, but it is kind of similar. She's in a world that she doesn't entirely understand, but it's close enough to being her reality that she can actually thrive in it. Now, having said that, and before we get into the gameplay to continue on with the story, there are a couple things that I want to mention. I misspoke a little bit in the third episode after having my little snafu with the recording, and that was that I didn't have any major fights that you guys missed. Well, that was absolutely wrong. I had a pretty big fight, a major one in fact, and it was the end fight that led me from stage 1 into stage 2, where you guys can kind of see it right there. As it branches out below the icon where Woodchuck is right now. The fight actually took place between Deedlit and another character who actually is an antagonist of the anime as well, a dark elf by the name of Pirates, which I believe I'm pronouncing that name properly. Now, if you guys remember from episode 2, after I beat Abram, Deedlit did have this purple crystal orb that appeared up on the user interface. But the strange thing that I commented on was that rather than appearing below Deed's health bar and character level, it actually appeared on the other side where the enemy health bar even though there was no enemy on screen. And I didn't really realize why that was or understand it, but it did kind of catch me off guard, and I mentioned that in the video. Well, it turns out that the reason behind it was because this character, Pirates, was after that orb. Now, for those of you who don't know from the show, and if you haven't watched it, I've recommended it already. Pro tip for you guys, it is streaming on Funimation, and you don't need to have a premium subscription for it. It's free to stream, so please feel free to check that out. Pirates is a dark elf. So we have Deedlit, who is your standard wood elf, I believe, or maybe she's a high elf. I'm not sure. I don't think they really come up with a difference between like what she is compared to other elves. But because she's a protagonist, we really don't care all that much. We just know she's a good elf, quote unquote. But Deedlit she's actually a really good example, in my opinion, of a strong female protagonist. She herself is very graceful, but she's also very powerful. She knows how to have fun and unwind. She's not afraid to be feminine, but at the same time, she's also tough and strong. She knows when it's time to be serious and like get down to business when the time comes. Pirates doesn't have that positive side to her. She does believe in what she's doing, and she in her own right is very powerful, but for the most part she is always serious and always stoic, and she is obviously on the side of the bad guys, but from her point of view she's not bad. She's just fighting on the side that she believes in. Regardless, in the story of the game that we're currently playing, at the end of stage 1, we do have a one-on-one fight with her, and I really wish I had it recorded for you. The only thing I have is a screenshot that I found online of one of those encounters, because she is going to be a recurring villain based on what I've seen. But by beating her in that fight, she herself even admits that she really wasn't looking to defeat us. She just wanted to get that orb, which is why we no longer see it under the enemy health bar. So she currently is in possession of that, and the other telling thing about this is that she seems to be in a similar position to Deedlit, in that she's aware of the fact that she is not in her reality. She almost seems to know that she's in a dream, and she seems to be more informed than Deedlit at this point. But because they are natural enemies, she's not really looking to work together with Deedlit either. So I wanted to bring that up because I didn't want there to be any surprises, and I didn't think of it until I was going through and editing the videos. So now that I brought you guys up to speed, now that I'm heavily aware of any and all issues that could potentially take place, and I'm taking steps to make sure they never happen again, let's get back into the gameplay. And to start out, we're going to go off to the right, up, and to the left, because we do have that little void zone right there, right above to the left of where we are. And from there, we're going to go further up to see how much of Area 2 we can unlock. Let's see how well this works. That's right, we did that on the last episode too. I also realized that one of the things you guys aren't seeing when I'm playing, like you see the name Skeleton right now, but what you're not seeing are those dice rolls that we saw at the beginning of episode 1, which indicates whether or not an enemy is resilient to a certain type of damage or not. My camera is currently covering that up. It's not really that much that you guys are missing out on. It's literally just a standard die that's being rolled, and you guys are just seeing either it's red or it's blue and the specific elemental type that's associated with it. So thankfully, it's not even something that I'm really paying attention to. I'm more so focused on what's happening on screen than anything. Just gonna go ahead and float a little bit. Ooh, up, right, left bumper. Ooh, no. Crap. I'm still trying to get used to all the controls and everything, and especially it's been a few days since episode 3 was recorded. At this point, I've finished editing them, but I haven't finished uploading them yet because I still need to make thumbnails for them. But I will get to that, I promise. These will be uploaded at some point, but I've also realized that I need to get a shave and a haircut because, man, it's been a while. I am way overdue. So at some point, I'm going to have to stop off and get that taken care of as well. Alright, so that green barrier isn't that big of a deal, because if we need to, we can go out and around. I think at this point we should head off to the left and then head up to the top right, because I think we should be able to jump up there now. So let's go around to where the save point is. We'll pick that up. And then let's get to the teleportation circle, and we'll head up this way just to shave off a little bit of time. It's not a huge distance that we're covering by doing it, but it's better than nothing. A couple of minutes of save time is a couple more minutes of gameplay that we get to see something new, hopefully. The other thing, too, is because it's been a couple of days, I'm trying to remember, like, legitimately what everything does and how to utilize all the abilities I've unlocked. I only just got the double jump recently, and it's been great so far. But obviously I need to kind of get better at it, and... Ooh, oh boy. Wow, I was hoping I could recover from a jump hit like that in midair, but apparently not. That's okay. Hey, we got another level. Cool. So, I can't wait till we unlock more abilities. I know it gets a little confusing for me because I'm trying to manage everything, and it gets a little overwhelming at times. But I feel like for the most part, I'm doing pretty okay. Can I get that low? No. Now I can, but that's okay. Nice, right in the head. Perfect. I really wish these guys could shoot each other with their bows, but that's fine. I also realized I could upgrade my bow as well, but right now I'm really trying to make sure I get enough gold to get the items that I really, really want. I also gotta find these door switches too. I don't know where the hell they are. But this is... Ooh, hello! What do we got? New spirit, I think. Spirit of Wind has powered up, so not a new spirit, but an enhancement for it. Increased attack power while using wind. Okay, so that hopefully will lead to some more substantial damage, which means more dying of my enemies. Let these guys shoot off some arrows so I don't get hit. Actually, you know what? Can I... Nope, not close enough. 62. I wasn't really paying attention to what it was doing before, so I'm not entirely certain how big of a bump that actually was, but that's okay. But now where do we want to go? Looks like we might be able to go down to the left a little bit, right above the teleportation circle back in Area 1. And actually there's a lot of stuff off to the top left still in Area 1, because Area 2 right now looks pretty closed off. So let's head back down to that teleportation circle once we finish taking care of this guy, because I want his XP. Because if nothing else, as long as we continue to level up, we will... Oh boy, get out of there, get out of there. As long as we continue to level up, we will obviously continue to get stronger. That was definitely an obvious statement. There was no reason for me to really kind of point that out, because let's face it, we all knew that already. Come on, Salamander. I'm also kind of hoping that if Salamander levels up, that the ability to heal myself will go up faster, because right now we're healing 1 per tick, and the ticks are pretty fast. But I would like it if maybe like when he levels up, it becomes like 2 per tick or something like that. That would be rather neat, in my opinion. Let's see. Teleportation. Okay. Where do we want to start? Down there is already closed off, so that's not going to be of any help. Let's go over here. We'll have to go up and around, because we haven't unlocked the yellow doors either. So far, the only one we've unlocked is the blue. So we got to find the switches for red, green, and yellow, and that's... I have no idea if those are the only switches we're going to encounter either. There may very well be more. Ooh, Yes, everyone in this area I can pretty much one-shot. That is delightful. Deedlit, delightful. Sorry, bad joke. Alright. Ooh, this way. Okay. There used to be a wolf there, I thought, but maybe I'm thinking of a different map. I got another imp spear. Oh, that's kind of cool. So, I got that before. It was... Ow? What the... I didn't even see a wolf there. Really got to pay attention. But yeah, I've already picked up an imp spear once and sold it already, so the fact that you can pick up multiple is great. Like, I don't think you can hold multiple at one time, but the fact that you can get some... Oh, boy. Oh, he big. Oh, he big. Come on, rocks. Ah. Wow, he is taking a beating. Maybe fire is better on him? I think that was 83 versus like 60-something, so yes. The rocks seem to do a pretty decent job on him, but I think salamander melee is probably going to be the best way to kill him. Maybe not. I got to actually like get up in his face, so that'll work. Oh, get out of the way, get out of the way! Oh, not fast enough. Okay. Yeah, salamander definitely does more damage to him. That's okay. Salamander, want to heal me up a little bit? So right off the bat, we're definitely going to need some more powerful gear, I think. Oh, I'm dumb. I could have been... Well, first of all, I could have been not doing that. I think I might have gone... Yeah, because the slide gives her momentary invulnerability. It is an attack. Okay. Because I remember talking about that before. I had said about how cool it would be if that actually turned out to be an attack. But the other problem, too, is that I need to apparently get, like, duck before I can do the slide. Ugh. I'm hurting. And I also shouldn't have gone off screen because now he's got all of his health back and I can't get that high? Come on. Oh, there we go. And there's Salamander too. Spirit of Flame has been powered up, increased attack power while using Flame. Okay, so we're getting stronger, but we're also getting more dead. We're taking some heavy hits here. The other problem too is that I legitimately no longer know where the heck I'm supposed to go. I see an opening behind a yellow gate, but I haven't found the yellow gate switch yet. I don't see any other paths. Actually, there is one, but it's behind a green door in Zone 2. And Zone 1 does have another one down to the bottom, but that's also behind a yellow gate. So my big mission right now is to find the yellow switch. Where? Ooh, okay. I do see another one. I may die, but I think if I can get down to the bottom where the teleportation circle kind of has that E wrapped around it in Zone 1, there... Wait, what was I looking at? Where did it go? Oh, actually, no, it's Zone 2 that I want to get back to. It's just above that. But it's in Zone 2. It's an opening that goes off to the left. That might very well be the way to go. But thankfully, I did get these power-ups. Let's see if I can prevent myself from dying as I make my way back. I think I might be okay if I can just avoid the trolls, which I think is a good lesson for life in general. Just go ahead and avoid the trolls. But first things first, let me get over to the save point. Because I'm going to die if I'm not super careful. Okay, down and to the right. Don't hit anything or anyone. Forget that. He killed it anyway. Perfect. That's exactly what I needed. So my spirits are both down to level 1, but that's fine. We will slowly get that back, assuming we don't find any meat lockers along the way, which we very well may. But we will see. Alright. So now we want to head back over this way, and I've got to go... See, it's weird though. When it teleports, it's kind of hard to see, but it's there. So let's head back over to Area 2. We're going to walk through another save point, so that's nice. And then... Is this the one with the meat locker? No, it's not. I know there is a save point that does have a meat locker. I also... Jeez. Dave, come on. Focus up. Alright. Killing you. Oh, wow. You absorbed that arrow for your friend. How sweet of you. Oh, I forgot. I can do this. Cool. So let's get my health back up to full now that my mana is also up to full. Let's just travel along this way. That is very handy, I will say. I really wish I could break those pillars, man. That would be awesome if I could, but no such luck, it seems. Oh, wait. Yeah, he's immune to fire. I forgot about that. Cool. Keep going to the left, and then we will get back to where it is we need to be, I think. Nice. I wasn't expecting him to fly into my sword, but I will take it. I am not going to complain about free death of my enemies. And we got one more, I believe. Nice. And then back to Salamander. Perfect. I love how you have to worry about your air as well when it comes to being in lava. Pretty sure that's not your primary concern. But then again, with the Spirit of Fire on our side... Oh, the rocks are going to be so clutch when it comes to taking care of these wind spirits. And they're both back up to level 3. Wunderbar. Could not have asked for a better result. Nice. Okay, so I'm definitely seeing the benefit behind the stones, finally. I was more so concerned with the light spirit because it seemed like it was doing more damage for me, but circumstantial, or circumstances being what they are, especially when I'm fighting light spirits, those don't exactly help me. So that's okay. Whoa, boy. I probably should have seen that coming, and that's fine. Cool. Ooh, spiky areas everywhere we look. Drop your guard. Thank you very much. I thought a second that was going to hit a roof or something, or a ceiling. I didn't realize that was background at first. But there was a platform right there and an opening right between. I am happy. Okay. Let's get you taken care of. Cool. And let's float above the spikes. That's what I want to do. English is my first language. I don't know how I managed to make it this far. Awesome. Just kind of hovering over the spikes and avoiding all the damage, at least as much as we can. It also seems like the rocks might actually circumvent the shield of those skeletons too. Ooh, Sylph now fights for me? And Salamander does too. That's awesome. Alright, cool. Hey, there we go. Death for everyone. Can I get up this way? No. Too much, but... Ooh, almost. I was hoping that I would be able to float long enough to be able to kill that skeleton, but that's okay. We're going to be making our way up that way to begin with. What are you doing? Oh, that little pixie did something. Ow. Literally, I was... I'm an idiot. So I was standing there looking at the pixie channeling a spell, completely ignoring the fact that there are spikes right there. Ah, Salamander's down a level. Man, I was going to heal myself, but now I can't. That's okay, we'll get that back. Another green door. I'm hoping this means then that the green switch is coming up shortly, because we really need to start unlocking some of these doors to make any kind of progress. You know what? That actually would have been a perfect opportunity to test out the stone blast on the guard. There's definitely going to be mimics in this room, as we have learned from our previous experience coming across background doors. Oh, come on. I felt like I was going to be all smart and everything. There's one. Perfect. Alright, Salamander, get me healing back up, buddy. We need some life points here. And there's going to be another door. Yep, there he is. Beautiful. I love that it's a door imitator and not a mimic, but that could just be, you know, whatever have you. Is that a good enough angle? Nope. Ooh, so we're going to have to get some trick shots going on here. I'm guessing if I aim down this way and try to ricochet it into that opening, further back, I think. Nope, not so much. Maybe I was doing it the right way the first time. No, maybe not. How extreme of an angle can I get on this? And it's... Oh, that worked better than I thought it would. I honestly didn't think that was going to work. I figured the angle was going to be too shallow. And there, at long last, is my green door switch. And a new weapon. The Meguro Bochi. I'm probably mispronouncing that. And it improves upon the Makana. 1 speed faster and 2 attack higher. Let's do my usual test, which is to see how far it actually reaches. So this is the Makana right now. And it looks like the slashes, for the most part, are getting decently far. There's like a brick between... Like, if you see where the wood pillar is, there's one brick that's kind of hidden behind it, but it seems to end relatively where that line is, between those 2 bricks. And if I put this up, it's about the same, I'd say, and it's a little bit faster as well. It might be a slight smaller reach, but I'm okay with that. Cool. So now that the green doors are open, we don't have anything to do back in Zone 1. So Zone 2 is really where we're going to be focusing on. The only thing is that there's really only one way to go, so that's kind of perfect. So we have a direct path to follow. Awesome. Yeah, I gotta get used to the slide. The slide would definitely come in handy, I think, when it comes to fighting the trolls. It doesn't seem to be as useful for any other situation aside from maybe traversing the maps. And that's okay, because we're probably going to end up needing it again. But it's cool that what I had speculated turned out to be true, which is that the fire version of it with Salamander actually seems to be like the spinning drill. That was different. Ugh. Was not paying attention. Ow. Salamander, help me out, buddy. Eesh. I didn't think I was going to need healing this much, but that's okay. Let's, so we got to keep going. Ooh, actually, you know what? I should just go back up and take the teleportation circle. Because I'm taking the long way around right now. I didn't even think about that. Salamander, heal me up, buddy boy. Cool, cool. All right. I mean, I kind of hate having to waste that much time healing, but... Ow! Jerk pixie. Come on, drop your guard, drop your guard, drop your guard, drop your guard, drop your guard. There we go. Salamander's back up to full... Salamander can't heal me if I'm already at full health. And then if I switch to Wind, to Sylph, I'm going to get hurtied. Well, I'm learning as I go. Still, apparently. Cool. What did it... Wait, did that kill the little enemy that was there too? Did I do that, or was that something in the environment? Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. That's okay, though. We'll figure it out eventually. And if not, we'll just fumble through everything like we've been doing. Seems to work out decently well for us so far. We shall see. All right, let's get across to the teleportation circle, which will be great because this will actually take us right next to a save point as well. Because I have no idea what's going to be through this gate, and as far as I know, we've covered a lot of ground in Stage 2. So I could very well be coming up on a boss fight. I did take a look online as well. The game only seems to play for about 6 hours, so if I'm lucky, I should be getting about 12 episodes out of this game. It could be more, it could be less, especially if I keep screwing around, but remember I am also technically down an episode and a half, because I messed up on actually hitting the record button when it came to getting the gameplay on film. Ow. I didn't think she was going to stop right under me. I've discovered I also seem to be using a lot more of my magic abilities now that I have the stone one versus the light one. The light one was definitely good. It felt like for checking on maps and stuff. Stone seems, at least from my playstyle, to be better as far as actually taking out enemies, which is nice. Alright, so now we're going to go down. Ooh. Oh, you know what? Technically, she was a wind spirit as well, so that's why the arrows didn't do as much damage. That's okay. This will give me a chance to heal. And yes, it does look like the rocks actually do go through the guards of the skeleton men, so that is nice. Okay, mist off to the left is usually an indicator of a boss or some major event, and there's a save point nearby, so that also kind of plays into that for me. Now, where is this going to take me? It's probably going to take me to some place I can't go just yet. Maybe? Oh, no, I can. What color is that? White? Silver? Baby blue? Cool. Well, oh, hello, alligator. You know what? This might be a good time for the will-o-wisps. Oh, that is so cool. I can have the stones out and also summon the wisps. Excellent. That is good to know. Crocodile dead. Ugh. My concern right now, which I'm hoping... We probably can't go through here right now. I'm guessing we're going to have to go through that boss. Yeah, because I am losing air way too quickly. And almost died. Now, the only thing is... That damage that's on my HP bar, is that because I ran out of air? Or did I take damage and just don't recall? Either way, it's getting healed, so that's good. And either way, we're about to go fight a boss. More than likely. So now that we know that trick with the magic, that's nice. Okay, here we go. Let's get Sylph back up to full, and then we'll go back over and save, because that's what we do. We save a ridiculous amount of time so that way we are always prepared for the fight ahead. You know, now that I think of it, I think the Will-O-Wisp might actually also go through the skeleton's defense. I'm not sure. Put your shield up. Or just die. That's fine too. Whatever you want to do, buddy. Okay, let's... I like starting out with Sylph just for the mobility. Let's get the stone up just so we have that, and let's also get the Will-O-Wisps up. Ooh, a lava level. So we're about to fight a fire dragon, I'm guessing. Because there are a bunch of dragons in the show. Carla, she's back. This unending battle. I know you're behind all this. Are you sure? I warned you about the trials you'd face. No, that makes sense, okay. The history of Lodoss is a history of war. The people scream holy oaths while murdering one another, and soon all will be forgotten, leaving only death and destruction. You know, happy times. Is that not so, immortal high elf? Okay, so she's a high elf. What did I say? A light elf, a wood elf? It's a high elf. Cool, now we know definitively. Bye, Carla. Hello, fire dragon enemy guy. Shooting Star. I forgot about him. He's like the big antagonist dragon in the anime. That is a fun arc in the story. But I also did just hit him with all of my rocks. I don't know if that was supposed to be the way it happens, but if it is, I'm hoping he's already taken some damage, because that would be great. Looking upon me not with fear, but with surprise. How hated I must be, elf girl. Fear me, lament your fate, weep in agony. Know the hopelessness of your vow, and confront me. Wait, I have no intention of fighting you. Attack me, elf girl. I will not hide nor run. But what if we decided not to attack one another? Couldn't we do that instead? Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? So this is good. So he's actually going to feed my mana, while I will also hopefully take no damage. Stone seems to be hurting him much more. Let's see how much of this I can get going. Well, he's also dropping some stone of his own. Oh god, okay. Fly, fly, fly. Wow, can I actually cheese this whole fight? Switch back to Salamander. Get me some mana back. Oh, poison. Oh, like the mimics. Oh god. Oh, it's everywhere. Oh, it's in my raccoon wounds. Okay. Ooh, what am I doing? Jump in the lava, schmuck. You gotta be kidding me. They actually keep the meat locker in here? Oh god. Oh god. What is all that? What do I do? It's gonna hurt. It's hurting so bad. Come on. Oh god, oh stone, oh boy, okay, we're okay, we're fine, everything is fine, everything is awesome, everything is cool when you're fighting Shooting Star. That does not follow the cadence of the song, but it's fine because he dead. Whew, alright, that was surprisingly easy. Shooting Star's defeat, achievement unlocked. Okay, so achievements are another thing you guys won't be able to see with the camera there. Sorry. Maybe I could put the camera in the top right. You guys probably wouldn't miss as much down there, but I really don't know definitively. I'm okay with where it is right now. One of the things that I do try to do is I try to make it so that whenever I record and I have myself on camera, that I do position the camera in a place where it's not going to be a hindrance for you guys to see what's going on. So like, for example, before I started recording this, I did actually open the game in Steam and had played for about 15 minutes. So that was okay, because I wanted to make sure that my setup was exactly what it was I needed to be so that you guys could have as good of an experience as possible. So I think I'm going to leave it for now, but weigh in on this for me if you would be so kind, if you've made it this far. If you have, you're awesome, and thank you so much for that. But if you want to see me put the camera somewhere else just to see, I'm planning on recording at least 3 episodes today, so episodes 4, 5, and 6. So if anyone does suggest that change, I'll be more than happy to try it out, but you're not going to see it right away, unfortunately, so just keep that in mind. But we are coming up on the half-hour mark, so I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here because this is a really good place to end it. We've killed another dragon, which if stage 1 is an echo of what stage 2 is going to be like, or vice versa, we've beaten a dragon, which means we're probably going to be fighting the end stage boss. The dragon almost seems to be the precursor to that. We didn't get any sphere from him, though, so it'll be interesting to see what happens, but I have a feeling we're going to encounter Pirates again. But that will be for the next episode, and I will see you guys then.